So, yeah.
So when you say, I'm assuming you're talking about like some kind of depression where you really had to separate yourself a little bit, because the rumors were that you weren't even saying the words American Idol because you wanted to kind of separate yourself from the whole thing.
No, I mean, that's the thing. Like, everybody, that's the whole totally media thing too. Like, I have no problem. I'm like so proud of where I came from. Are you kidding? Like, I wasn't packaged. I got to do what I wanted. Mm-hmm. Like, I got to sing what I had a fan base before I even had a record. Like, I mean, that was
true.
Yeah, no, yeah. That's quite the contrary. I'm totally proud. I mean, millions of people love it. So that can't be bad, right? Yeah. So, no, I'm pretty proud of that. It wasn't American Idol, or it wasn't anything like that. It was just the limelight, just kind of, it's just odd for you to grasp around. Like, I come from a very small town, and like, for people to, put so much attention on you. And it's like, you don't know how to handle it. You don't want to pay attention to the good stuff, because then you get a big head, and then you also have to look at the bad stuff when they're like, you're this and that, and I'm like, oh, that's just me.
Right.
Like, I'm like, you're an ass. Yeah.
Are there things now that you're, when you look at the industry and you've seen others fall, are there pitfalls that you see that you're trying to avoid?
Oh my God, I'm the youngest in my family, so my brother and sister unfortunately made a lot of mistakes that I got to watch and be like, don't want to do that. Mm-hmm. So I definitely have that mentality, like in the industry as well. I'll see things and I'll be like, okay, so never want to do that. Right. So yeah, stay away from them.
Don't start the British accent. Don't wanna do
Only
that.
when you're drinking.
Right. Let's come back and spend some more time with Kelly Clarkson here in just a couple of minutes. You guys can call too, although the phone lines are already lit up. 404-741-Q100. I want to talk to you about your days at Papa John's.
Nice.
Yeah. I want to get into that.
They have the best thin crust pizza on the planet.
I don't think I have yet had a Papa John's pizza.
Really?
Oh, it's the best.
Oh my God, okay,
Papa John's pizza is really good.
It is the best.
Yeah.
And with the special seasoning.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they have that butter garlic dip stuff. Like, they give you butter to dip your crust in. Like any place.
That sounded so dirty.
Anybody who gives you a shot of butter is good people. Just for the record.
Good morning, Arlene. You're on with Kelly Clarkson on Q100, I think. Now you are. Hey, go ahead.
Hi, Kelly. I just wanted to tell you my mom met you last month on a plane from Amsterdam. My dad was actually the pilot on the plane, and I wanted to...
That's random.
Yeah, I know.
I had a really good time there.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I'm sorry, babe. Go ahead.
My mom said that she was sitting about 2 seats in front of you, I think, and she went up to you and told you that me and my sisters are your biggest fans, and you were nice enough to sign one of the Delta Sky Meals menus.
Oh my God, I actually do remember this. That's funny.
Thank you so much. Your songs have they've changed my life, really, and I can relate to all of them. And just wanted to say thank you, and it really meant a lot.
What's really cool about that is most people don't remember anything about the flight home from Amsterdam. Like, they're in Amsterdam, and next thing you know, they're back in Burleston. Whoa. That was a fun trip.
Is it true that you told like a magazine in Amsterdam that you tried a cookie with something kind of freaky in it? When you were in Amsterdam,
course.
You did. Okay.
Hello, legal, and
right.
I have to. Somebody gives you something. Southern hospitality. I
Even if it's Southern Amsterdam,
hey,
yeah.
I know.
That's manners.
I know. I was brought up right. I was like, thank you, and then I enjoyed my time.
I bet you did.
The Van Gogh Museum's great.
Q100 Burt Show with Kelly Clarkson.
I wanted to ask you more about your relationships, and I read somewhere that one of your boyfriends got engaged the day you broke up.
Isn't that awesome?
Right?
What?
Yeah.
Tell us that story. What is the deal with that?
That's it. He got engaged, and I was like, later. And we haven't talked since then.
So you were dating him, and he was dating somebody else the whole time?
Yeah, pretty much. Isn't that cool? Yeah. I know.
How do you recover from something like that? You just write about it a lot?
A lot of liquor. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
You go to Amsterdam.
Exactly. No, I'm just kidding. No, I honestly, I knew I wasn't going to end up with the guy, so it was like, whatever, but I just thought, I think it was a harder hit for me because we were friends. And I was like, wow, I would never do that to a friend. Like, or like a human being. So,
or even an enemy.
Yeah. I'm like, I just wouldn't do that. But, you know what? People are different, and people grow at different stages. So I guess I was very bitter and not like this then. But now it's like, you know what? People are stupid. They do stupid things and whatever.
We say this on the show all the time that celebrity in a lot of ways has got to be no different than just being a regular person. I mean, we've all got the same problems.
Yeah, different kind of.
Just
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
We can hit that.
Oh,
probably.
sorry. Oh, sorry.
That's
Crap.
all right.
I'm
That's
sorry.
all right.
A different kind of crappy.
That just means that you're laid back and you're having fun with us.
I'm sorry.
That's good.
That Amsterdam cookie's still not out of our system yet.
Have you been
Just having fun.
drinking?
No, I
You
got
sure?
tea. I have Calm or whatever it is from Starbucks.
This is the calming tea.
Yeah, Calm. It's like chamomile. Yeah, right. I know.
Well, the tea in Texas could be different than
That's
tea.
true.
All right, let's go through some of these past jobs that you've had.
Oh God.
And you just comment them as we go down the list, all right? Some of these
Okay.
are great. You used to mow lawns to get some cash on the weekends?
Yes. Well, I had to. The first thing is I was like, I had a lot of brothers and sisters growing up, but they didn't all live with me. American family, divorced together, whatever. So they didn't live with me, so I had all the chores, so I had to do lawns and everything. So then I was like, I didn't get paid for doing it at my house. So I was like, well, can I take the lawnmower and go do other people's? So then I'd go along the street and do it.
So you would like knock on doors and go, hey, can I do your lawn?
Oh yeah, I wanted money. Yeah, I was like, I have no money. So yeah, that was one of my jobs.
How about Subway? Did you work at a Subway? You did.
Subway. Oh my God, I still love their sandwiches. I should totally be endorsed by Subway. I don't like the bread stuff, but I love their wraps. Oh my God.
The only thing that I think we're all in agreement on the Subway thing is when somebody comes in there and they order like 13 sandwiches for the whole office and it slows everything down there.
Oh, that only
It should
happens.
be a quota.
You don't have to worry about that unless I'm at the same restaurant. And if you're looking for that person, it's the person right in front of me.
Always.
Yes,
Yeah.
always.
So don't. If I'm not in there, don't worry because it ain't gonna happen.
That's horrible.
Seriously. Oh.
Does
all
it
right.
drive you crazy?
Yeah.
They
Well, I
come
was-
in there with the whole list.
And you know what,
Bob
Jack?
wants no onions on his
I
ham
know,
and
and
cheese.
they're all so specific. I mean,
Jesus.
yeah, and somebody's making that list right now in their office for lunch today.
I actually witnessed this happen to me in line. I walk in, it was the Jersey Mike's in Sandy Springs, right? And I walk in and there's nobody in the whole restaurant and I'm like, this is cool. And there's one person like looking at the chips or something. And then they see me, so they decide to get in line. They pulled a piece of paper out of their pocket. Like the guy says,
not good.
He's like, what are you going to have? And they're like, I'll have a number 9 Mike's Way. And I'm like, oh, cool, that'll be an easy one because I'm having the same thing. Then they're like, I'll also have a number 13
4.
extra onions, no provolone. I'll have and I'm like, are you kidding me?
Don't you have one of those Scrubs moment where you like elbow him in the back of the head, but you're not really doing it, but
That
you
was-
can see yourself doing it?
That wasn't a Scrubs moment. I kicked him in the back of the knee.
That was for real moment.
Yes. God.
Did you used to work at Starbucks also?
I did in LA, actually. Starbucks and Jamba Juice and God, where else did I work? Oh, 24 Hour Fitness, Kirby Vacuum Cleaner. I worked everywhere. Papa
Kirby
John's.
Vacuum?
I did that for like.
You sold
Okay,
vacuums?
here's the thing. That's one of my naive jobs to where I like was living in a hole in Texas and I was like just needed to pay for electricity and stuff and they were like $2,000 in the paper like when you look in the classifieds. I'm one of those idiots. It was like cool. And then, so like I show up. I'm 19 years old, fresh out of high school. No, I think I was 18 actually. And I show up and you do this training for 2 days and they're like, or 2 weeks and they're like, it's not sales. It's not sales. And I'm like, good, because I do not want to do that. And then they're like, it's not sales. They keep telling you that. And then they show up and you have to show up at these people's freaking doors and you like throw crap on their carpet. And then you have to be like, look at the Kirby vac. And I left.
So that's
I
a
walked
real
to a
scene.
gas
You really had to
station.
do that?
I did not do it. We have to go in teams, and the first 2 people did it. The first 2 houses. When it came to my house, the third house, I was out. I was like, no, this is not. I will just live with candles. Yeah, no. And I walked to a gas station, had my friend pick me up. I was like, peace, y'all have a good life.
Some dude after you won American Idol is like, I think that girl
Threw
came
dirt
to
on my
house.
carpet.
I swear, and his friends weren't believing him at all. You're an idiot.
Or there's somebody mad, like there's somebody angry.
I have a stain on the carpet.
No, who's on your team, and
Yeah.
and you're like, yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta get something out of the car,
Oh,
and
I
then
was
you're
completely
hoofing
upfront
it up
about
the
it.
hill.
Oh no, I did not lie. I was like, nope, not having it. Gotta go. I mean, I had like 2 other jobs, so it wasn't like I just like I have had a lot of jobs, but I always had constant jobs.
Right, always money flow.
Like I
coming
always
in.
was a cocktail waitress, and I always worked. I worked in a movie theater like in high school for like 2.5 years. So I always had constant job, but then I had many more on top of that.
Were you like the ticket person?
I
or-
really like to make money. So yeah, no, I did everything like concession. I did all that.
Really?
I did projection for a little bit. I wasn't supposed to, but they let me.
So if the next album doesn't do well, you've got so
Hey,
many choices.
I have so many
many
options,
skills.
my friend.
Is this a really rude, if this is a rude question to ask, to say, you know what, you're thinking too much. If you never put out another album again, another single, nothing,
Yeah.
Do you have enough money to live on for the rest of your life?
Oh, that's not rude. No, I'm very smart. Yep, have that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I mean, not to like. I'm not bragging about that. I'm just saying, like, I needed that. I think growing up with no money.
Yeah.
I was like, nope. My one thing is, I mean, that's one thing I grew up. I was like, I was such a worrywart with my family. So, yeah, I wanted to have enough, like, to where not only for me but my family, like, if something happened to, like, God forbid, to my mom or brother or sister or something like that.
So do you keep the books, or do you have just people around you that are really that you really trust a lot?
Oh no, I have the best business manager in the world, Marianne McCready. Yeah, she helps me. Like, to where, that was my whole goal. She was like, what do you want to do? And first of all, for like a...
I never want to sell another vacuum cleaner.
Anything honestly, but that. I was like, I don't ever want to serve a drink ever again. And so she was like, so you just want to save everything? She's like, you don't need anything? And I don't know. I was pretty conservative for a good 5 years, and so I'm good now. Yeah, no, it is. And that's what I totally advise for everyone getting in the business. Like, I mean, because you never know. I mean, I could lose my voice, God forbid, but, something could happen to where...
Yeah.
Or I could just be like, this sucks. I just want to live on my land forever. Yeah.
What was
if somebody showed up to your land, you knocked on your new house and said, I've got a Kirby vacuum cleaner I'd like to sell you.
I would totally buy it just to help them. Right.
Save the pitch. Here's your $2,000.
Yeah.
No, but I am that way with waitresses. Oh my God. I am so bad. When I'm out with friends and they don't tip or something, it pisses me off. I'm like, you don't understand, dude. That's a hard job.
Yeah.
I mean, you signed up for it, but I mean, obviously they're working as waitress to get through school or do something, So
people are so condescending to you and stuff.
Oh my God, they're rude, and you're just like, I just spit in your food and you didn't even know. I'm just kidding. I never did that.
Right.
No, I didn't. I'm a weird hygiene girl. I would never do that.
Are you like OCD?
Oh my God,
like wash your hands a million times a day
idea.
type thing?
Well, I just don't like drinking after people are like, nothing like that.
Do you get freaked out at meet and greets, meeting all of your fans?
You know what I freak out about? People think I'm more, I should not say this, but people think I am friendly, but they think I'm more friendly because I hug everyone. Mm-hmm. But it's more so because I cannot stand shaking hands.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's more so. It's not that I'm trying to be overly friendly. It's that I'm just like, I don't want to touch your sweaty hands.
So if you want to throw Kelly off.
You know how many germs are on your hands?
Yes.
Oh, and the men do it. The grown men in meet and greets, they'll be, they go for the handshake. And I'm like, no, brother, you're hugging me.
You want to throw her off in a meet and greet, show up with a filthy shirt on. She'll be like,
right. Or just greasy hands.
Or all sweaty, like big old saddlebag pits.
And then I'm so short, I'm like right level with the armpit. It's so bad.
Damn, I feel your pain, sister.
It's totally the worst. And I'm like, don't breathe in the mouth. Yeah, it's like bad.
Hey, let's fire up Rock Band, because we can't keep her here all day, because I feel like we could talk to you until noon.
Absolutely.
That's kind of because I'm chatty Cathy.
No, it's good. I mean, there are some celebrities that come in here and it's just like pulling teeth, but this has been...
Like I've done interviews with people like that. I can't say names, but wow, how awkward.
It's tough.
Do you like...
it's like they're like, yes. And I'm like, they ask you a question, they're like, no. I'm like, well, don't feel free to like talk more about it.
We should have some friends in radio that we just have her jack with the next time. Like,
yes.
Like you make a promise to us the next time you're in Charlotte and you do our
I
friends.
can't. That's my family lives there. They'll hate me if I don't talk.
Who else do we know on the
Detroit Mojo?
Okay, I could do that, Mojo.
The next time you're in Detroit and you're on, he's a good friend of ours, Mojo.
Nice.
Will you do just for the first 60 seconds of the interview, just answer yes and no?
And then just be like, I was just kidding. Okay, I can do that.
I bet you can't do it. Like I
I probably couldn't though, just because I never shut up. So that would be the big problem.
But I think your manners, because everybody in the studio would be hurt like for a second, because I think the expectation when you come in is like you're Texas and you're going to be a sweetheart and everything, and if they're like, hey, welcome to Detroit, thank you. They would all look so hurt that you would be, I'm just kidding right now. I'm just kidding.
I know. I'd be able to do it like once and I'd be like, oh my God, I'm just kidding. I love you. Yeah.
Because most DJs, when you come in, are probably only preparing like 3 questions because they know you've got a reputation of being this great conversationalist. So if you go in there and you just do yes or no, the interview will be over in 60 seconds.
That would be horrible. I would get sweaty and red.
I don't think you could do it.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I could. I could do it for like the first time. I'd just be like, yes, and then just kind of be like standoffish. But then I'd be like, I'm just kidding. They made me do it. I just did it as a friend.
I bet you can't even do it now, Bert. Ask her a question.
No, I can't.
Try it. No. Ask her a question, Bert. Because we can make this into a promo about how Kelly Clarkson was rude when she came in to see us.
Okay, now I can do it.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Are you in rude mode?
Mm-hmm.